Hi, my name is Janelle, and today I'll be talking to you about my research on helicopter EMS. There is a lack of research on helicopter EMS pilots, especially here within the United States. More research needs to be done related to aviation safety and mitigating those issues. So the purpose of this study is to examine errors attributed to accidents and incidences and analyze their causes from a human factors approach. So in doing a qualitative study, I looked at the NTSB's database to obtain reports. I use what is called the Carroll query tool, which allows me to search dates between 2010 and 2021. These are the search parameters that I implemented, and I should note that only 8 case studies have a full, complete investigation by the NTSB. So starting out, codes provided by literature for data categorization included operation during the event, probable cause, number of casualties, as well as demographic information and information related to the geographical site. These were all collected, and then for studies that weren't fully approved or are still in the process of being conducted, I simply looked at the available factual narrative or even sometimes the preliminary narrative. And then that coupled with the probable cause and available human factors were used to inform recommendations, especially when there weren't any present. And here I'm just emphasizing that the pilot's actions is what the focus is for this study. So these tiles here are the respective themes that tie in all the factors related to accidents and their consequences from that subsequent data. So here human factors are primarily supplied by the NTSB reporting, but I made a few inferences where there wasn't data or a gap was present. And then general more so relates to the fact that the NTSB sometimes isn't able to complete or have a thorough investigation because there's a lack of recorder data or the recorder data does get destroyed. And then with weather, there was lots of instances between what's going on in reality and the gaps within the reporting system. And then with controls and alerting or the lack thereof, controls were sometimes out of place during checks or because of unintentional movements, and then sometimes there's just a lack of salience or awareness with certain controls because of lighting or dimming, as well as confusing indications. And then for personal factors, there are instances of self-induced pressures, perhaps ignoring certain indicators, sad instances of health, adverse health effects, and ignoring certain policies. And all these factors have led to one way or another injury or fatal outcome. From that, I was able to generate recommendations. Some of these are directly from the NTSB and others are sort of speculations that I made. And what helped drive those speculations is from Nielsen's 10. These four I felt help encapsulate the present recommendations here, but of course the issues depicted on the previous slide. So these Nielsen's 10, they're design heuristics or suggestions, or strong suggestions for interfaces, but they can also be used for general human-computer interaction or human-technology interaction. And so I felt these were appropriate in creating recommendations that are listed here. And here are future applications for this study and how we can take this concept further. Thank you.